Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, productive Saturday. Right now it's around 8:30ish. I'm going to record a quick video and I'm going to talk about the stocks in my current portfolio and why I like every single one of these stocks. I'll give you guys my opinion. Is it raining, by the way, by you guys? It's raining right now. On Saturday, I'm about to take my kids to the Home Depot affair. If you guys don't know, the first Saturday of every month during the summer months, Home Depot and like good weather months, Home Depot actually has a crafts event where you go with your kid and it's totally free. They get an apron and a little pin. I spoke about it before, but nobody pays attention. Shout out if you guys do this with your kids. It's a great productive builder for your kids' minds. In any case, so I want to talk about 6 stocks that I'm bullish on and I'm holding in my portfolio, including options or our options. And if you guys don't want to wait any longer, the 6 stocks that I'm going to talk about is going to be Palantir, Robinhood, PayPal, SoFi, Truist, and HIMS in no particular order. But I want to say that the more I'm becoming an investor, the more I invest, the more time I put into this. And shout out to YouTube, man. Like if I didn't have this channel, I wouldn't I put on so much more time in my investing journey because I do these videos and I actually have to do more research for myself to do research on videos, right? So it's amazing. So the more I'm investing, the more I'm trying to concentrate my positions. And to be honest, I have 6 stocks right now. I would love to bring it down to 5 stocks. Now, that doesn't mean I will, and that doesn't mean I won't gain any more stocks. But honestly, I would like to bring this up, down to a more concentrated amount of stocks. And the reason why is it's so much easier to concentrate on the stocks that you really, really love and do the most research on it, which is how I, started investing in Palantir and how I started doing a ton of research for SoFi, so on and so forth. Now, I did make a lot of mistakes on the way of buying stocks that I don't understand, and it was relatively small positions. For me, a relatively small position is like $5,000. If I put in 5 grand into something and I lose it, it's okay. I'm not going to cry about it. I know it's all relative. For some people, 50K is a lot. For some people, 500 is a lot. For some people, 5,000 is a lot. I don't know. So, and I made mistakes along the way. So let me talk about these 6 stocks and why I like them. And maybe these could be part of your portfolio. Maybe they already are. Or maybe you were never thinking about it and it came into your mind. I guess I'm going to talk about in order of how much I hold of it, right? My biggest position so far. This is not taking into account options because options can swing a position one way or the other. So the first is Palantir. It means, it needs no introduction. Most of you guys follow me because of Palantir. Interesting because Palantir right now is trading right around, and these are approximate prices, guys, so don't quote me on the price. It's trading at that $16 range. It actually had a really good week. It ended up positive 3% for the week after getting absolutely shellacked. It propelled from around 13, 14 to around the 16 range. I think a lot of it has to do with what's happening with the NHS. A lot of it has to do with a bunch of contracts that were just awarded. And a lot of it has to do with AIP. And I'm super bullish. My number one position. I don't care who laughs. I don't care who screenshots this, but I truly do believe that Palantir can and will become a $1 trillion plus company, which means it could be a multi-trillion-dollar company. Now, people are going to laugh, people are going to clown, and that's okay. Palantir is currently trading at the higher end of the 52-week high, like on that last quarter. If you guys are going to look at the bar, it's like somewhere like right here. And I think Palantir at $15 is a really, really good buy. I'm putting in orders at around that 15 range. 16, not bad as well. It could go back down, and you might be able to get an opportunity of 13, 14. I don't think it's going to go back down to 10, 9, 8, any of those ranges. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. I'm literally on a one-way street, and somebody is driving up the street. This is a one-way street, and somebody's literally driving this way. That's why I was looking. People are absolutely freaking insane, crazy. The guy is about to drive back that way. He's popping a U-turn and he's like, yo, why am I going down the one way? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So yeah, Palantir is huge for me. I think it's a massive position, and I'm not, like somebody says, Adam, when would you sell Palantir? Everything changes, but if I had to throw a number and you put a gun to my head of when would you consider, I would not even consider less than $100 a share. Now, that doesn't mean I will sell it. I'm just saying that, I have so much conviction and there's so many things that are going on that it needs to play out. I need to give it time to play out. So Palantir is my number one bullish position. I have by far the most, shares of Palantir, or percentage of my portfolio, and I'm super bullish. So Palantir is a huge, huge opportunity. And I think the AI hype is not hype. I think the AI is here. The artificial intelligence is here, and there's going to be a need to funnel all of that information to usable information, and that is going to be Palantir. And they can work with KLLMs, which is multiple large language models, not just a single one. Very similar how Palantir Foundry is cloud agnostic. It works with all the clouds, not just one cloud provider. You guys see what's happening here? So that's one. Two, Truist Financial. Truist Financial is my stable position, which is crazy because I'm probably down on Truist. Maybe if you take the dividend, I'm even-ish, maybe. And I have a large position in Truist. I have over a six-figure position. It's like, I don't know, probably like, I don't know, 120K or something like that in the position, 130 maybe. And I'm super bullish. I'm going to keep buying more. Right now, Truist is actually closer to the 52-week low, trading at $27 a share. Truist was, for the last 5 years, trading at around $50. And I believe Truist is going to get back to $50 within the next 5 years. When interest rates are going to go down, Truist price is going to go back up. And right now, they're giving a beautiful dividend at $27. The dividend is close to 8%. Beautiful. That's going to be a dividend play for me for the next 20, 30 years where I'm just making steady income. And to be honest, if I had several $1 million of free cash to invest, I would do it in Truist as well. Collect my 70 grand of dividend per million. Truist is the 7th largest bank in the country, and it's a super regional. It is a regional, but super regional. Now, I know people that do financing in the business that I do, which is like real estate, construction, development, and they had only great things to say about Truist. Also, Truist, as a percentage of the big banks, has the smallest amount of CRE, commercial real estate loans, to assets. And I believe it's right around that 8 to 9% range, where the median is 40%, plus or minus. So as long as Truist is not going to go bankrupt, I think it's going to come back to its former glory. And they just reduce costs like crazy. They're going like on a, not a spending spree, but a cut cost spree, whatever you want to call it, to reduce costs. And I think that shows something. It shows merit for the management that are like, yo, we need to change shit. We need to stop spending money and bring more value. Also, they do have an online platform like a, I don't want to say SoFi, but a SoFi-esque, like trying to do something digital and pushing more people towards digital. And for everything that, I think Truist is a great investment, in my personal opinion. And I know that they're not growing like they were before. However, they're not getting shellacked. They are not to the point where it should be $27 instead of $54. So maybe it gets back to $40, which I'll still be making money, and I'm going to collect that dividend. Matter of fact, I might buy more of Truist. That's my stable. Honestly, if I could just have 3 stocks, I would, and Truist would be one of them for that dividend and steady growth. The third stock that I have the most actual stock in is actually, believe it or not, PayPal. Now, PayPal is literally a 52-week low. It's all the way on the bottom, like even worse than Truist. It's like literally a 52-week low. And they're trading at like $57 or $56 a share. I have an average price of $64, but that actually brought down because I was doing cash secure put, so I brought down the premium. So maybe I'm closer to like maybe $62 a share I paid altogether. If you want to think about it, maybe 61, something like that. But I'm definitely down at least 10%, and that's okay. I do believe in this company. I think that there is going to be a massive push that this can have a double up to around $110, $120 a share. This is not a stock that I would want to hold long term. This is not something that I want to hold past 2025. If this thing doubles up or even goes up 50%, to be honest with you, I'll probably sell out of that. They have a new CEO that's coming in right now, Alex Chris from Intuit. You guys watch some of my videos. I am bullish on PayPal like a lot of people, and PayPal is getting a lot of interest from retail investors. How do I know who's interested as retail investors? I make YouTube videos. The YouTube videos that actually get more views, clicks, likes, so on and so forth, are more retail stocks. PayPal, huge retail stock. A lot of YouTubers are making content. A lot of people on X are making content. A lot of people on TikTok, so on and so forth. Just like Palantir. Truist, nobody. You make a video, nobody gives a shit about it. Even if you have a huge headline. $100,000 invested, nobody gives a shit. So it's more institutional. Not to say that, let me rephrase, not to say that there's not institutional or retail investors in either stocks that I'm saying. I'm just saying the interest from the retail crowd is from YouTube. You could tell. PayPal has huge interest. Sick buyback of $5 billion for their buying back their shares. Sick buyback next year and sick buyback last year, and essentially sick buyback all the time. The price of PayPal is literally the price of PayPal that it was in 2017. Maybe now it's like the price of 2016 because the price keeps going down. PayPal is not a dead company. They have a plan to turn everything around. They're going to have one more quarter of diminishing transactional margin. And then there's going to be a pivot point in Q4 of this year. And then I think in 2024, they're going to be rewarded, especially with Alex Chris pushing the company forward. And PayPal still has a 40% market share of all payments. It's not what it used to be, which was like 60%, then 50%, now 40%, but it's still freaking massive. It's not dead. So PayPal is my third largest position in terms of straight stocks. Next, I have around tied between Robinhood and SoFi. I am very bullish on SoFi. I am also very bullish on Robinhood. I am much more bullish of SoFi and Robinhood over PayPal for the long period of time. Now, Robinhood was a PayPal type stock for me where I'm like, oh, I'm only going to hold it for, 1 year or 2 years and I'm going to be out. But now that might change because I use Robinhood all the time. My garbage man, I check if they throw out the garbage. I use PayPal Robinhood all the time. It's a fantastic, phenomenal trading platform. Phenomenal. Currently, Robinhood is trading at $10 a share, just under like $9.90. My average was $11, but I did cash secured puts, and I probably brought that down to right around that $10 range because I got all my premiums. So I'm right around even for my Robinhood plays. And Robinhood is currently trading right in the middle of the 52-week line. 52-week line, Robinhood is literally right here. Also, SoFi is trading right here at 52 weeks. SoFi also is trading at $8 a share right now. So Robinhood and SoFi are actually trying to do similar things that have overlapping features, but not the same. So Robinhood is trying to be a fintech one-stop shop, and they're definitely expanding from just being a trading app. But I think that there's going to be a major run for Robinhood as they're now gap profitable. And when there's going to be an equity bull run, which is coming, in my opinion, 2024 is going to be a good year, not a bad year. And a crypto run, which also 2024 is going to be a good year, not a bad year. I think revenue is going to go up. Robinhood is also attracting a lot more investors that are more traditional investors with like IRAs, traditional IRAs, Roth IRAs, so on and so forth. And they're offering a beautiful 3% match if you put in the money for the Roth IRA, and if you're bringing over from another account, 1%. Also, when I was trading on Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade, I made a estimation that they were taking $10,000 in fees from me because I trade a lot of options, hundreds and hundreds of options every week. And my options are cash secured puts or covered calls. Because I do that, they were taking a 65% fee for every single option. It's ridiculous. And they charge the same fee if you're trading one option a year or you're trading one option a day. They're killing you, which didn't make sense. So I switched over to Robinhood, and it's beautiful. Robinhood is a trader's app, but they're trying to change that into have traditional investors. And one caveat of Robinhood is people didn't want to go to Robinhood because they didn't have these retirement accounts. They didn't have a wide array of different accounts. Now they do. And the fees, and the user interface, and the matches, and 4.9% on your money. Think about this. In Charles Schwab and TD Ameritrade, there's cash sweeps. When you have an investment account, they take your money, okay? They take your money and they invest it short term. And they're making money on your money, and they're giving you this. They're literally giving you this. Robinhood is giving you a shit ton of percentage on your money, and you don't have a lockup period. You're getting paid daily on your interest. It's beautiful. And they have Morningstar, which give you analytics of stocks. They literally analytics reports. It's really good. So I'm super bullish on Robinhood, and I think that more and more investors with more money, because right now it's all about Charles Schwab, right? Pretty much they're ahead. There's others as well. Most of the money is there, but a lot of those people are going to realize the same thing that's happening with traditional banks and SoFi, that why would I invest in these industries, these brokerages, when I have a much better option to invest in Robinhood. That's what I think is going to happen. I could be completely wrong, but there's nothing that they do better than Robinhood. You understand what I'm trying to say? I could be biased, I could be wrong, but from my opinion, there's nothing that these brokerages do better than Robinhood, and a lot of things that Robinhood does better. Plus, Robinhood is expanding. They just bought X1, I think they're called, and they're going to make credit cards. Really, really interesting that they're evolving and developing their brand and their offerings. Really, really cool. Then we have SoFi, which needs no introduction. Super bullish on SoFi. I was buying a shit ton of SoFi at around that 850 range, but again, I collected a shit ton of premiums, so I'm probably right around even when it comes to SoFi. I first started buying at low $5, but I only bought a couple of hundred shares. But now I have probably like maybe 2,000 something shares, so it's good. And so you know what? I actually hold SoFi, more SoFi than Robinhood. Okay, so it goes Palantir, Truist, PayPal, but the PayPal is going to change. SoFi, Robinhood. And SoFi is just an amazing application. It's literally a digital bank, digital trading platform, and digital fintech platform where they give you services through Technisys and Galileo, so on and so forth. I'm super bullish on SoFi through Anthony Noto. I think at 850, this is a great steal. They're about to do GAAP profitability by the end of the year, should be. And they just keep offering more and more services. I think it's going to be a home run with all of these loans. I think it's going to be a home run with more products that they're going to offer. I think SoFi is a great, great company. A lot of you guys follow me because of SoFi. Super bullish. Super, super, super bullish on SoFi. And the last stock is HIMS. Now, HIMS, I just want to make it very clear, I am super bullish on HIMS. However, I am not as bullish as I once was because I have an issue with management and I have an issue with marketing when it comes to SoFi. Now, Andrew Dunham finally retweeted and Grippers, I forgot the guy's screen name, one of our guys on Twitter that puts out tons of content on HIMS, finally retweeted. There's no interaction with the community. There's a lot of hate and static because of political views, so on and so forth. And guys, this is not try to understand this. I'm not mad at marketing because this happened to me. I'm mad at marketing because they're not taking opportunities to take advantage of certain situations. Let me explain. Shout out to my sponsor, Psycho Bunny. I reached out to Psycho Bunny. They're officially sponsoring my channel. They're sending me my gear soon. You guys should definitely check them out. Soon I'm going to have a website for them. Shout out to them. I reached out to HIMS and said, look, guys, I'm growing back my hair. By the way, how beautiful is my hair, guys? With, in collaboration with HIMS and other products. And I'm like, look, just send me some free products. We're talking about $75 a month worth of products. I'm repping them anyways. All my videos, I say, hey, I use HIMS. Problem is, marketing is like, so HIMS is like, we're going to send it to marketing. They'll get back to you if anything. Never got back to me. Even blasting them on Twitter. Never got back to me. With Andrew, with HIMS, with marketing. Nobody. If you have a marketing department, wouldn't you want to give $75 of products, which cost them, their profit margins, like gross margins, like 80%. So this is going to cost them maybe, I don't know, $15, $20. Wouldn't you want to send it to a YouTuber that has a decent sized platform, especially talking about HIMS, which nobody gives a flying fizzle about, by the way. Also, Robinhood. Nobody cares about Robinhood. No retail interest at all. Those videos do terrible. Crazy. But HIMS, also, nobody cares about HIMS. Very, very bad views. And I'm making videos. I'll still make videos. When something comes out, there's just not much to talk about HIMS. And it's easier for me to make videos and, frankly, more exciting on Palantir and SoFi and PayPal. So they never got back to me. And I'm not bitter about it. I'm just disappointed that I'm like, why wouldn't you take this opportunity? And that made me question them. Honestly, that made me question them, that they're not taking full advantage of the opportunities in front of them, because that would be one of the best possible investments, bang for your buck, to have somebody speak about your product organically on his YouTube channel who actually uses it. So you're not paying me to say it. I'm saying it anyways. And I'm still going to support it. But that threw me off. And what's happening right now with Andrew. On the side note, they're a fantastic company. They're growing absolutely like crazy. I can't deny that. And I can't say fuck this company, because it's not. I still have a lot of investments. I just don't hold shares so much. I hold options. I have a lot of options for them, which I think they're going to turn everything around by 2025. Matter of fact, I have like $20 and $22 strike options. So I am very, very bullish when it comes to HIMS. With that said, I am going to buy more stock when it goes under 6, if it goes under 6. People keep saying I'm crazy, but when it was 10, I said it's going under 8. When it was 8, I said that it was going to go under 6. Here we are right here. So those are my 6 stocks that I'm currently invested in. Besides for this, I do have other stocks. The stocks that I have are for crypto, so things related to crypto like MicroStrategy and Coin. And I do hold crypto. I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Algorand, super bullish on Algorand. Hopefully they turn their thing around, and Hedera. I do hold other cryptos, but those are my main ones. Yeah, and this is a rundown of my portfolio. I just wanted to get this off my chest, kind of like speak. And the more I'm investing, the more I'm learning. You always make mistakes as an investor, a trader, whatever you want to call yourself. Learn from your mistakes and move forward. I'm learning from mistakes of stop going through a million different positions. Just concentrate on the positions that you know and get to know them inside and out, right? Like crazy. Also, stop with those bullshit trades that I was talking about, like 5,000 here, 5,000 there. Honestly, they don't really work out. At least from my experience, I never had that bull run from that like 5K that turned into 50K, 100K. What else? And take responsibility for your own investments. You don't always do the right thing, but anyways, guys, I'm sorry for rambling. If this is a little too much, I apologize, but I really just want to get a real deal Holyfield type of video. I hope this helped everybody. Thank you so much, and I have a great day.